This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. It will come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out to the 20. And he will take this one in. 71 yards for the touchdown. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Hurts. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Set to go now on first and 10. Now, Hurts. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
There he goes again.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Tight end going in motion here. To the ground, first down run. He'll get about 2. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Second down and 8. To throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for first.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Huskies. Myers now to add the PAT. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they're unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, you just can't miss layups like that.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Husky.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs,
and he's in! Tyreek Hill! Touchdown, Eagles! The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. They'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off a two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Great, set.
This drive will start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Miami.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is caught at 2. And he is going to be out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Great, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies out front as he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll head. Thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Cole Bishop up to make the play. a 2nd and 9.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. He's got it! Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way.
And he's in.
Madden doesn't let you play defense on that. That's 2 times in a row. I know it's coming. I'm trying to use it, and they just make me not react to it.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Huskies have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Delta, set. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Again, working deep downfield. And the Huskies are going to take possession here at their own 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
The motion man here is Mitchell. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down. He'll drop the throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Huskies. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Huskies will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Good, set. Hey, Silver. Foul up, Yeti. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield.
Yeti. No touch. No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Game on. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. Caught! So they get the two-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the ball's out. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Good. Set. Foul, let's get it.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of Knock, setting up second and short.
No touch, set. Hey! No touch.
Let's see what you do.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Wait.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left.
No touch, set.
It's 1st and 10.
No touch.
They'll drop the throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Foul, let's get it. No touch.
They'll run. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
No touch, set. Foul, let's get it. 63. No touch.
Here's Curtis. He's got his man ground. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far. As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, 2nd and inches.
No touch, set. No touch.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the Eagles are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. Don't have it at the 1-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. Just enough of a cushion to get the field goal unit on. Trying to send this one to an extra session. Here is 1st and goal.
Great, set.
They'll run the sneak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
Do-das game.
Let's fucking go. Good hit stick, baby.
This game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend. the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.